Welcome. Today's video is going to be around the TrueERP software suite. I'm just going to touch on a couple of things on how the software suite is sold complete with all these available modules on the left hand side, and how it works in real time. And what I mean by real time is that the moment you do anything anywhere, everything else knows about it, and that's great for things like CRM, marketing, sales. Even if I jump into my point of sale here, the moment I do anything, head cash, everything else is updated and everything else knows about it. If I now go into sales just after doing that cash sale from my point of sale, if I go into my sales express list, I can see there's my cash customer and there's the product I just did it for. So real time and updates really quickly and real easy to use, very simple. Again, the software comes complete with all these modules. If we have a look at our accounts modules, you can have a look at your accounts, your chart of accounts tree. You can look at this in tree mode. You can look at this whether it's active accounts, inactive accounts. Wherever you see data, simply double click and it will take you back to the information that makes it up. So there's your accounts tree. You can do VAT returns, VAT return lists. If you wanted to run a VAT return, simply pick the periods you wanted to run a VAT for, whether it's quarterly and so on. Hit refresh and that'll populate your VAT. So simple. You can do journal entries, cash flow forecasts, profit and loss, or your P&L reports. With your P&L reports, you can look at this with different cost centers and different amounts. So if you have different departments that you wanted to look at, we can look at our two separate departments within our company. You can view it like that. You can look at it including tax, excluding tax. You can look at this by period. Huge amount of information here. And there we go, we can view this by period. If we jump back out, we can look at balance sheets. And again, if we look at our dashboard, this is just a brief snapshot of our business. So we can see our top 10 customers. You can look at this in price, margin, graph over value, top 10 products, top 10 salesmen, and basically your income over your expenses and the net result on that. So just again a snapshot of your business right from here. We've got things like appointments where you can schedule staff to or reps to go out and do service work. Jump into our main calendar, real simple, simply double click. If I jump back a step, see the employees at the top here, simply double click on the employee row, select the time and date, select what company this is for, they're doing service work for, add a charge out rate if there is any, is there service work attached to this person, equipment, hit save, and there we go, populates the data like so, and there's your appointment in the main calendar. We can look at this in month mode, week mode, day mode, and so on. Again, you can print this and customize this. We've got things like customers on support lists. You can print appointments if you choose so. This is great for printing itineraries to give to your guys before they go out, and so they know what they're doing for that day and who they're going to. Full banking, look at deposit entries, checks, to be deposits, reconciliation, your accounts receivable reports. We can look at this again, wherever you see data, simply double click and it will take you back to the original information that made that up. So we can see here the customer name for this invoice, to who was it for, what was the product, and so on. As your chart of accounts tree, you can look at this in summary, within extra detail, and so on. And again, with your accounts payable report. Full budgeting, full CRM, customer relationship management, so from having your marketing contacts created, turning them into prospects, adding mail merges, doing loyalty programs, just a great way of merging everything together for your customers. Full delivery, you can do manifest vehicles, creating vehicles like so. So we can see the supplier name, what the vehicle name is, who's the driver, what's the registration number on that vehicle, any notes attached to that, and so on. You can manifest routes, manifest allocation lists. If we jump down here, we have full EDI and integration, employee, full employee. So if you wanted to create employees, create reps as well, you can do that from here. You can add to-dos for your staff. If we search our to-dos, we can see who's doing what. Again, double click and you can see the information like so. So there's a to-do for this person. We can see the date to do by, and you can add a priority for this to-do item. And again, you can show on reminders. Now reminders are going to be, if we jump back out and go to the main screen, we can see at the bottom here all our reminders, and this will be set for each individual employee as well. Hit refresh and you can see what reminders you have or to-dos you have for prior days or days to come. If we look at normal or future, we can see what's outstanding and what needs to be done. So a huge amount of information there. Simply double click and it will take you back again to the information that makes that up, so we can see a to-do here and if that had a priority or not, and when was that responded on. So just a great way of tracking your to-dos and your reminders. Full fixed assets, where you can create fixed assets. You have your fixed assets list of all your different fixed assets. Double click, drill into that. You can look at your what the name of the asset is, when was it purchased, what sort of additional information attached to that, book value depreciation, tax value depreciation, huge amount of information here, notes, pictures, attachments, and history regards to this fixed asset. Again, you can print this, export this, and so on. Service log, if you've had any service work to go out, warranties and insurances on these fixed assets. We've got a full general where we can do foreign exchange, shipping. We can look at our different departments and terms. Global list is going to be, if we have a look at all our lists of our different customers or suppliers, our global list is going to incorporate everyone within the database. So this is looking at everyone that we have, whether they're a supplier, a prospect, a customer, employee. Everyone within the database is going to be in this global list like so. We can also access our global list from the top here or within general under global list. Google integration, so we can have a look at our Google combined campaigns, analytics summaries, Google costs, and so on. Full inventory package, one of the most comprehensive inventory packages around. We can add products, barcode picking. You can run your whole warehouse or shop floor from just a simple barcode scanner. Serial numbers, we can look at what's on stock, what's been sold, what's available, what's on sales order, so all your different available serial numbers for all your different products. Jump back out there. Again, product list, where we can create a product, or we can look at the list of products we have. Look at a product, simply double click and it will take us back to the information that makes up this product. So this is the product card, all our basic information here, our buy value, our sell value. We can look at different quantities. So again, if we're looking at different departments or locations within our business, we can see what's available at these different locations, what's on back order, auto reorder points if there is any, as well as that different units of measure. So if we're buying this product, these tile light beams in singular units, or we're buying them in crates of 24, we can add different units of measure like so and view them that way. Miscellaneous information, batch information, sell price information, buy price information, related parts information. So if you were selling this light beam and you wanted to sell this with globes or cable and so on, you can add those in as related parts. So whenever you sell that, those would be the related parts to that item. You can see or view your product movement. You can view your bill of materials tree if you have one for a specific product. We'll go ahead and look at a product that has a bill of materials shortly. Any pictures that you can add, again, serial numbers, full supplier history. So every supplier you've ever bought this product from, right here. Again, simply double click and it will take you back to the info that makes that up. So there's that purchase order for 5 light beams, and we've received them both, or received them all. Full customer history, so every customer you've ever sold this product to, right here. You can view via date ranges, search on different date ranges. If we go back a bit, we can see the information populated like so. Again, double click and there we go, cash customer for this product. Jump back out of there. If you wanted to run adjustments for your inventory, we simply go to the inventory adjust tab like so. This is where we can do our batch adjustments, bin adjustments, serial number adjustments, stock adjustments, any sort of adjustment that you want to do right here from this screen, and real easy, and these work around the same concept. So if you wanted to do a stock adjustment, product description, the different department, the in-stock quantity over the available, and the final amount over the adjust. So real easy to do a stock adjustment. If we look at our manufacturing, we can see our capacity planner and our process steps to get to our capacity planner. So what's been done on the shop floor, who's building what's being assembled, and so on. So production job status and the timesheets and so on regards to around that job. Again, production orders and build profitability, so whether the build is profitable or not, for what customer, and so on. If we jump back out, full marketing. This is where we can create our marketing contacts, which is going to be an individual that, think of it as your phone book, that you have not contacted these people yet. They are just a number or a contact within your address book that you haven't contacted. So all their basic information around them, address info, who's to contact, is there any follow-ups attached to that, and so on. Who's done any follow-ups, what's been done, and so on. Now, these flow into the process behind this. Is a marketing contact is created. A marketing contact is then turned into a prospect. A prospect is then turned into a customer. And how we track this is going to be via our leads list, like so. So think of the leads as the application you're going to use to track that process and what's gone on and what's taken place to convert this marketing contact into a prospect and inevitably into a customer. We go ahead and look at one here. Sorry, jump back out. Double click. And we can see what's gone on and what has it taken to turn this marketing contact into a customer. So whether it's been a follow-up, whether you've done an order with them, booked an appointment to go out and see them, and so on. You can invoice from here, sales order, you can quote them from here, add an appointment, and so on. So what's gone on and how much effort and work has it taken to convert that person into a customer. We can look at, again, the sales dashboard from here, the marketing action list, what's gone on, what are your guys doing, who are they phoning, how often are they phoning. Huge amount of information here within the marketing action list. You can also print reminders. If you're looking at these reminders here, if you want to print the reminders for the day, simply hit print reminders, select the date range, select the employee you want to print the reminders for, or all employees, preview or print them, so that your guys know what they need to do and what they're supposed to be doing. Full payroll, so if you want to pay your staff, add awards and so on, you can do it like that. But again, all of this comes sold complete with TrueERP. All these modules work together and the whole system flows through all these modules and is updated in real time again. As well as that, this comes with a complete list of list and reports. So if we want to have a look at any list that we're in, we can customize this in any which way we want. We can move things around, we can filter on different fields, we can let's clear that filter, we can customize this. So what do we want to view the information, what do we want, what fields do we want to see. We can create our own custom reports from this. You can give this a look and feel, different text fonts. different grid fonts, give it an alternative row color, hit OK. There we go. Real simple. And this is going to be designed for me as a user and me alone. As well as that, TrueERP comes with a whole bunch of reports as well as lists. If we go into reports here, we can see every module has its own different lists, as well as the lists or the different reports. So if we want to have a look at jobs and our job profitability, simply double click and that'll open up our job profitability like so. Again, customizable, move things around, filter on different fields, and so on. As well as that, it comes standard with a whole bunch of charts, which will be on the right hand side here. Simply double click and that'll open up your charts like so. You can edit the charts from here, you can give it a look and feel however you want to view this. Real simple. You can design your own charts. If we have a look at our accounts, we can look at our accounts receivable chart. Real easy, and you can design this in a way that suits your business needs best. As well as that, this comes complete with a built-in SQL writer. So if you wanted to design your own custom templates or reports, have a look at our invoice one. Jump into our invoice. This can be designed for you to give it a unique look and feel. You can add fields, move them around, resize different fields. This is just a standard report, and TrueERP comes with a whole bunch of standard lists and reports that you can completely customize to suit your needs. So move things around, change things, give it a different look, feel, and so on. If you're feeling lazy, you can go ahead and create new from the report wizard. Go to SQL right there. So we'll pick a couple of these fields, add them in, hit next, group them if we choose. Let's group those. Give it a different look and feel. Hit next, make it look a bit formal. Hit finish, and there we go. Just enlarge this a bit. And there we go. This is a real basic report I made in the span of 5 seconds. Again, you would design this to suit your needs. Again, play around with that. And get that looking the way you want it to look. You can save those, create your own reports, and so on. As well as that, you have different access levels. So not everyone in the company is going to use all of these buttons. You can design these access levels or buttons, around what they're going to see. Simply add, if we look at the top here, these different pages, we can see those are the pages on our left hand side here. We can add different fields, whether they have only accounts visible, so literally only have this account button visible instead of having all of them, you can do so. And as well as that, once that's set up, you can give these individuals access levels for within that. So if viewing appointments, do you want the individual to have no access, to read only, create and read, full without delete, and full with delete? We recommend only 1 or 2 people in the organization have full with delete. Generally, usually you would have read only or create and read for those individuals. So again, all the different modules have different access levels. You can go through all of those. Once you've set up a generic access level for, say, a sales guy, and you employ another sales guy, you can simply copy from that previous sales guy and you can add it to the new individual. So select the employee, so the new say Molly Flowers, the new sales lady, and we're going to copy from this individual or admin. We'll copy those access levels like so. ERP will then close and reopen, saving those new settings that you've just set up. Again, this is by no means a detailed presentation. This is just a real brief overview of some of the features that TrueERP can offer you and your organization. If you'd like to know more, please give us a call down at TrueERP. We'll be more than happy to give you a detailed presentation and show you what our software suite can do for you. So please give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you. So there we are. That's your main demo video. Thanks for watching.